This the well. Another mistake I see you guys making is ignoring tokenomics. Big mistake. You need to understand how much of a token is going to exist and the manner in which that token gets distributed, especially since most projects release the tokens in a manner that is beneficial only to the VCs and early supporters. The rest of us get wrecked. Usually at a certain time and date, there's going to be a token generation event, TGE for short. Most TGEs start at lucrative prices, and now while leading up to this event, the influencers are paid to say how exciting and incredible the startup project is going to be and how it's positioned to change the world as we know it. This gives the VCs, team buddies, and influencers time to sell their tokens into the hype as the price drops. This early group has now made a small fortune and they simply rinse and repeat on another hype token while we diamond hand for the next 3 years. This is the tokenomics game, but when you understand the tokenomics game, a savvy investor waits for more favorable tokenomics before he buys a Chrome. Hedera Hashgraph is a great example of this, and today I'm going to detail how the HBR tokenomics are not ripe for investing at the current price. I want you guys to look at HBAR's tokenomics. Okay. So just right from the jump, you can see that there is at least $1 billion out there. At least 27 billion tokens are still out there. Okay. Look at that. See how we started here? 700 million tokens, and they started releasing. All right, I want you to follow me. They released almost a billion a month, right from. So this hurts you already. See how the price goes from started off almost at 4 cents, dropped immediately as some VCs wanted a little money, they sold, and now they got to do is wait. They already got their investment money back, so now they just wait as tokens dump. But we were in a bull market. I want you to understand that. This was a bull market right here. What? Late 2020 all the way through 21. So that's why this didn't crash. And they were able to slowly just sell, dump a little. And now when they saw right here that the market was at its peak, see, Bitcoin was at 60, almost 70 grand. They dumped on you 9 billion tokens. See, 18.2, 9.6, almost 9 billion tokens. They dumped on you while you worship this token in this project. Cause I'm gonna show you what you guys do. Well, you guys will come over here and y'all will explain this. Y'all rationalize this thing. Tokenomics for Hedera are designed for long-term stability rather than pump and dump, sugar highs. So for a couple of more years, expect to hear the same nonsense. It's nonsense. What I'm talking about is nonsense. As these things mature, the tokenomics will be appreciated as a work of genius. Look, you're correct. Yep, agreed. Agree. See, people who are looking at trash coins evaluate tokenomics based on. See, this is why you guys end up losing money, because you're trying to rationalize your position. You already bought this mess, instead of waiting like I was saying the wise investor does. Like me, I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait before I buy, or I'm just gonna miss the train. And it's okay to miss the train, but I'm gonna wait. The tokenomics, I don't want to get dumped on. Look at this. Founders got 14%, and then this is under their control. Hedera's pre-minted treasury. That's that's under their control. And they look at how greedy they are. You only got 4% for your employees, so you can pay employees. This should be 32%. Yeah, anyway. So let me show you another smoking gun. So basically, though, just to recap, the team basically has 40 some odd percent that they're paying themselves. Now remember back in November 21, now look at what the schedule shows. The release schedule shows that there was supposed to be a little jump right here in April to like June. But it's also showing here that we shouldn't even have 30 billion tokens. Now, I'm just reading the chart. You can get mad and all this old weird stuff, but I'm just reading the chart, reading the release schedule. See, they don't even supposed to be into the 30. Anyway, this is how you guys get rich. I want to show you the math. Let me see if I can get the math because they dumped 9 billion tokens. So 9 billion tokens. And let's see what the price was when they dumped on you. They started selling at 40 cents. They started selling at 40 cents. That's $3.6 billion if they were. So just say they made $3 billion on you. They made $3 billion on you. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is just real quick look. And I'm going to be honest with you here, because I like Hbar as a project, but like I said, I would only buy it this with how many more billions is still to get dumped on me. I would only pull the trigger on Hedera under a penny. Maybe a penny. A penny I might get some exposure. That way at least I can get me 100,000 tokens, 200,000 tokens. But I wouldn't touch this thing at 4 or 5 cents when it's more dumping to come. We probably gonna at least get somewhere near 40 billion this year. Maybe. Well, hold up. It's not much year left. I'm sorry. We already went from 24 to where did we go for in 23? We went from 24 to 33. See, they dumped 10 billion on you this year. Do you see that? People don't like math anymore. When you're talking about different tokens and they're talking about this particular token's going to $1 million. Okay, well, okay, look at the math on that and see if that's even possible. Probably not. The math cannot be divided. The math can't be ignored. And again, like I said, you guys are making a big mistake ignoring tokenomics. They dumped 10 billion on you this year. Facts. That's the facts. So that's why this token, if they just imagine if they didn't dump 10 billion tokens, you might be somewhere towards a $2 billion market cap. You might be somewhere around 8-9 cents. But since they're dumping, and I just, I just wait. But that's my entry, and I hope you guys picked up something. You can clearly see that this project, from an investor standpoint, has bad tokenomics. Plus, it's heavily centralized. I'm not calling Hbar a bad project, just greedy. Money hungry devs and executives sit down and they've spent hours thinking about how to fund themselves as well as to fund the project for the foreseeable future. But this, to an investor, it's to me it's obvious that they've decided to fund everything on the backs of token holders, you and me. If not, they could have easily have had a better release schedule, and that's equally favorable for both the retail owners and the team. Remember, we spent money too. My money is good as the next man. So the lesson goes for all tokens. I just used HBAR as an example since it was a project I've been telling people for the last 2 years that I wouldn't buy until it got down to a penny. I'm really hoping for under a penny. I'll end it there. This the whale. Peace out.